Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Monday Market, where we take a look at last week in real estate. I'm your agent, Coultrup from Remax, and this week we're going to be looking at the time period from June 1st until June 7th, 2020. And holy people, this was a very busy week. I think it's actually the busiest week we've had since the show started. So I'm going to need to grab a coffee. Oh, that's better. So this week we had 32 new listings, 10 properties come back on the market, 33 properties become conditionally sold, with another 22 properties closing out, and on top of all of that, we still had 8 price decreases, 4 price increases, 2 properties leaving the market temporarily, and 14 expired listings. It is easy to say that we had every statistic in the really high ranges this week. So you guys have been keeping your realtors really busy, yours truly included, but I won't be complaining anytime soon. It was nice to see the market really start to surge again. So this week we're going to be taking a look into Hanover, because I looked back in our old videos and we actually haven't covered this area since this whole series started. So historically speaking, Hanover market has been fairly stable, all things considered. In April 2019 to April 2020, they've had 2.2 months of inventory, which is actually double the months of inventory from 2017 to 2018. But we do have to remember that the 17-18 markets were really hot, especially historically speaking. So it's not really fair to compare this to. But even if we did, 2.2 months of inventory is still a really quick selling market. So when we stop looking at April specifically and expand that to the whole year, we actually see that Hanover is selling even faster than this time last year. So that's showing us that things are really not lasting long at all in the Hanover region, as long as things are priced right. So to get a more widespread look at this, we also are seeing that new listings coming on the market are down from this time last year, and active listings are staying a shorter period of time as well. So when we combine all of these things overall, it is showing us that even though our whole trading area overall is a fairly balanced market right now, which is significant because most buyers, sellers, and even agents have not seen a balanced market in quite a long time, or even at all in some cases, at least for several years, we see that Hanover is moving very, very quickly, and it's not leaving a lot of choice for buyers on the market right now. So one of the best ways to make sure you're ready for a market like this, being a buyer or a seller, is, as I always say, to get ready ahead of time. As a seller, you need to make sure your property is priced properly so that it doesn't get overlooked by other buyers. When things are moving so quickly, if you're priced too high, people will skip over you and go on to the next one. So also as a buyer, you need to make sure your pre-approvals are in order. Simply put, if you don't have a pre-approval and someone else bidding on a house does have a pre-approval, and otherwise your offers are fairly similar, who do you think they're going to pick? It's unfortunately not a hard equation, so you need to make sure that's done well ahead of time. It also makes sure you're only viewing properties that you can actually afford, so you're not getting your hopes up if you're not going to be able to afford the property anyways. So for help with all of these kinds of things, as always, you can reach me at 519-386-5745, or you can email me at connor@remax-lx.ca. So this has been your Monday Market. Thank you so much for your time, and as always, I will see you next week. I needed that.